We have a group out of Boston, Strategic Workspaces. They were the third to be on board with Kinetic. So, and Randy's, man, you're repping those sunglasses. I like that.
Good morning, everybody. I think I'm going to like these sunglasses more at the beach this summer than in this room, but it's a great pleasure to have a few moments just to talk about Kinetic and the Kinetic team, and I don't want to repeat a lot of what happened or what was just said about Kinetic by AOS, but one thing when I was asked by Morgan to speak, I thought about the last several months when we first started talking in February or March, and the thing that kept coming back to me that was so true is from the beginning, even during the first go-to-meetings and the introduction process and then the implementation process and now with enhancements coming out, is what makes me feel real warm and fuzzy about the company and the team is that they continue to underpromise and overperform. Each deadline that they asked, that they needed to meet, they met either a day early or 2 days early or whatever, or at least on time. We ask questions, issues on a regular basis. We get answers back right away. Thank you very much. The team's wonderful. And I think that is very important. It almost makes me feel like I'm working with the dirt group, if you know what I mean. The enhancements are also similar in that they're continual, and they've improved several times in the last 3 months. We've had it implemented, sort of like ICE, you know, continual enhancements, which is really nice. So when we ask for a form that we need or something to be done, it happens pretty quickly. Currently, just to give you a little picture about what's going on in Strategic Workspaces, at any given time we have Chase Thuente, by the way, my rockstar PM. We have 30 to 50 opportunities and proposals and projects that we're sort of juggling through our dirt team. And if you think about that, you can appreciate that. That's a lot of tasks, a lot of quotations, a lot of proposals, a lot of change orders, back charges, you name it. What we used to do was a bunch of Excel, a bunch of Word, a bunch of little documents that weren't really coherent and not on the same platform. And so the point is, we about 3 or 4 months ago, when we started talking, we were about to have our next new hire was going to be an assistant project manager to support our 2 full-time project managers. And that assistant project manager still hasn't been hired, and I really actually have to give credit to Kinetic that the whole reason I was able to delay that hire, actually, I think, is because we have a much more efficient platform for us to work and process orders and process proposals and quotations and everything else. The database management and all that has been wonderful. So I have to promise certain people that we're still going to actually hire the assistant PM, and that'll happen this year. But it's been a nice few months delay, I have to tell you. And then I think you can read it all because I think it's up here. But my senior dirt PM, Adam Mueller, has a quote up here. I think that the bottom line is the last 2 words, I believe, is that it's a game changer, and it really has been for Strategic Workspaces. We really feel good about the investment and what it's done for us. So. Chase, you have a couple things to talk about?
A couple things, yeah. I think, not to reiterate what Rebecca and Shelby have said, but personally what I'm working on is C.D.M. Smith Projects, an engineering firm based out of Boston. Their headquarters, we just finished 5,000 linear feet there, and we have about 70 locations across the country that would just be a nightmare to manage if it wasn't for Kinetic. So I looked this morning, I think I have about 30 projects in there right now just for C.D.M. Smith. And without that, I've got 30 installers, 30 general contractors, 30 owners, 30 installation locations. Without that, it would just be completely unmanageable. So, as much as I reluctantly admit it, yeah, we have had to push off that hire. It has been great that we've been able to do that. But the ability that Adam, the other project manager, and I have had to manage projects has just increased exponentially since we've had Kinetic. So it's been good.
Great, thanks guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it.